Welcome back to the Takeout. Where did that year go? We're 4 days away from Election Day already, including several highly consequential elections taking place in the states of California, New Jersey, New York, and the Commonwealth of Virginia. Here to discuss it, all-star team, Democratic strategist Joel Payne, Republican strategist Kevin Sheridan, who needs to get home for trick-or-treating duties soon, so we'll be judicious with your time, guys. New Jersey seems uniquely interesting to me because, speaking for some of us, we were caught a little flat-footed in 2021 by the competitiveness of that New Jersey race.
That's right.
Kevin, do you feel like we're coming up on another one that's going to be a nail-biter?
Yeah, this should be a blue wave year. Every midterm is tough on the incumbent party, and it's just not happening right now. It's very close. Jack Ciattarelli is within striking distance, or if he's not, maybe ahead. And we know that pollsters have underpolled Republican voters in every election going back years. But yeah, there's a real chance. It's still an uphill climb. Jack Ciattarelli could be the next governor, though.
Kevin's right. In New Jersey, in particular, Republican voters are underpolled. And I'm from New Jersey. I say this is Union County, New Jersey here. It is a Democratic state, but it is not a blue state. I mean, New Jersey has a very diverse electorate of a lot of working class folks. It went in the wrong direction in 2024 for Democrats. You mentioned 2021.
And
this is going to be a
South Jersey
tough.
is super Trumpy.
South Jersey is super Trumpy. I think Cheryl probably has enough gas to get over the finish line.
Why do you think that?
Because Trump is so unpopular, and because the things that Trump is doing every single day, it essentially puts someone like Ciattarelli in an impossible position where you have to run with Trump to heat up his base, but you have to run against him because you don't want to upset the other side who's so worked up right now. It's just it's a tough spot for someone like Ciattarelli in this political environment, but it wouldn't shock me if Ciattarelli pulled off the upset. I think Cheryl has enough to get over the edge.
We have not seen the president in Virginia on the stump.
He did a teletown hall, I think, when he got back from Asia. But no, he has not gone out to Southwest Virginia.
He's got a terrible candidate. He doesn't want to run against Merrill Sears. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, she might win.
Are you surprised? I mean, it is so physically close. It's right there. You have some other statewide races that are competitive, lieutenant governor's races, attorney general's races.
I think Winsome Sears made that call, and they look at the polling, and if he could have helped, I'm sure he would have gone.
I think Doge and I think what has happened in the federal government just has such an impact on the political mood in Virginia. And Virginia is honestly oftentimes a check engine light for where the rest of the country is politically. It's actually a very good forerunner
There's
of
so many
what's going to
federal
happen.
employees in Northern Virginia now that it's become
But you would acknowledge
almost a blue state
that
now.
Virginia almost is a bellwether for where the country's mood is when the presidency switches from one party to the other. historically, it's pretty much a bellwether for where the
New
country
Jersey
is.
on that one.
About California, where there is a fascinating ballot measure Tuesday that is more impactful than just for insiders. This has potentially outsized impact on the midterm elections, which has potentially outsized impact on President Trump. You said something provocative before we came on. You said this may backfire for Democrats who are pushing it through.
Well, I think it might backfire just the entire concept of redistricting, because what you're essentially doing is you're taking safe seats and you're making them less safe. And I'm not talking specifically about California, though there is some risk of that. I'm talking the rest of the country. In Indiana, where Donald Trump is trying to lean on Republicans to do the same. In Texas, where Donald Trump leaned on the legislature to do the same. I actually think what you're creating is a lot less safe seats for the party that's in control. And in a political moment where the coalitions are constantly shifting, I just think that's dangerous. That said, I think redistricting in California, it was important for Democrats to show that they could muscle up and fight Trump politically on this.
Let me pause one moment. If you put the map back up showing the before and after, the pre-baked and the baked cake of those California maps if this goes through, Kevin, you can see where the changes are. The changes come in parts of California that have been traditionally Republican-based. What do you see as any risk in that map for either party?
Yeah, Western California is traditionally, there's a lot of Republicans in California, and this is going to be, they're getting the New England treatment where I come from. They're 45% of the electorate, and now they're going to have, maybe zero or close to zero in California, Republicans represented. It's a shame, but Democrats went down this path a long time ago in the blue states. They got rid of every moderate Republican out of New England. and
Radical idea to go to
Illinois,
the voters. Radical idea to go to the voters with an idea like this.
And red states didn't do it, and so now red states are doing it. We're catching up. I think Republicans will ultimately net seats out of these moves,
and they'll still lose in 26.
How many states? If you had to estimate, how many states do you think they're going to net after all these maps get
How many
redrawn?
seats?
How many seats are they going to?
I think it's the difference between Democrats maybe having a chance at like a 20-seat majority and maybe having closer to like a 10-seat
You
majority.
read it differently, Kevin?
Well, you're talking about the electoral results, and I think the number of seats will be, I don't know, 15 to 20 new competitive seats for Republicans.
Fair enough. Joel Payne, Kevin Sheridan, what percentage of the candy gathered tonight are you taking as a commission or some type of rake?
I'm not a sweets guy, so I will let them gouge themselves on.
Nice.
Go with the savory over the chocolate. You know what I mean?
That's what they always say.
Yeah.
Then things change at the last minute.
Uh-huh.
Joel Payne, Kevin Sheridan, thank you both.